Well, I'd love to talk about it at greater length, but for pretty obvious reasons I can't. I will just say I'm very confident that there's nothing in the book that's classified. That's why there was a pre-publication review. President Trump, back in 2020, made his views known, as he so frequently does, saying, well, there's a lot of classified material in the book. And he said this publicly, and it's in the press. He said, it'd be okay if he published it after the election, but not before the election. What else do you need to know? I think Trump wants what he called in the first term the biggest trade deal in history with China. He sees that as, because after all, he's the best deal maker in the world. He tells us this all the time. He just brought peace to the Middle East today. After 1,000 years of conflict, he's resolved it. I hope you watched that announcement. It tells you a lot about Trump, the way he did it. Well, I don't think there is a Palestinian state, and I don't think there ever will be a Palestinian state. I don't think what was announced today is going to happen. I'm not sure Hamas is willing to sign up, and I don't think Iran is. Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin have declared a partnership without limits. That doesn't have a good sound to it. By the end of the century, Far Eastern Russia could be Chinese. So I think that's the nature of the threat, the main threat over the next foreseeable number of decades, and I don't think we're prepared for it on a number of levels. There are U.S. equities at the UN that need to be protected. The central problem is the UN's main political decision-making bodies, the Security Council, the General Assembly, the Human Rights Council, are hopelessly broken. The UN bureaucracy is a big part of the problem. Government bureaucracies are slow-moving. A bureaucracy made up of bureaucracies is even more slow-moving. I don't see what the alternatives are in the future. For well or ill, that's where we are. Well, I think it's important to understand that Trump is an aberration in American politics. There has never been anything like this before, and hopefully never will be again. I haven't gotten any less conservative watching Trump in office this time or the time before. The biggest problem with Trump is that he doesn't have any philosophy at all. It's all about Donald Trump and his neuron flashes on a day-by-day basis.